Vamos embora. Bem, vamos então. Create your MP player and become the next good thing in the NBA. Win championships on the court and on the streets in the neighborhood. The first step is building your NBA 2K21. My player is 7. Política melhor. Já se vê. check for it. No, check for it? No. Yeah. Sempre com cores super hiper bonitos. Adorei isto. Easy for home. Esta cara não me é estranha, é parecida à do 220. Let's go. Vamos a este. Yes. Tem que ser lá. É first. John. Tons. Nope. Provavelmente isto vai levar uma esticada por causa dos direitos. Sim, assim naquela. Eu sempre gostei de point guards. Sempre point guards, shooting guard é difícil. É um dos triplos. Direito. Isto aqui finishing, shooting, playmaking, stable ou entry.
Like my granny, we still on my cousin, but ain't searching for gold. I know I'm looking for something. I'ma ride that red eye. Stack them money till I can't no more. We be.
Sim.
I don't wanna be into this pain no more. Straight from the bottom, go up and over. Oh yeah. Just put 100,000 say less, I pay that. Got plenty money, but I had to jump up by my bag.
10. Still a significant block intense. Impressive match. Post final free throws now. 3-point shooter.
Run they juice. Ain't expecting this one. Flex. Woo back, baby. Woo back, baby. Yeah. Let me see some. Okay. Look, you cannot say pop and forget. I'm from the floors with. So they turn driving through the veil, dropping it. I got a lot of these jokes, drill like who this? I don't know. But I'm on go, and I'm in that Bugatti moving 200. Give it me and Trey, that's what. Oh, you see his helicopters.
43 points in middle range.
I'm in the engine, revving. Get that, my chicks is clearing. Yes, it's expanding. And I got a couple. Let me know.
They're making and shoot.
If you want, cause boy, I can send them 1%. And I got him. And she got a Louis back. Okay. Flex.
Ah, ele tem mais pra baixo.
Move back, baby. Move back, baby. Let me see some. Okay.
Não tinha mais este pra baixo.
Move back, baby. Move back, baby.
Mesmo assim, este por 95 ainda mais bacana.
Gotta jumping out the zoo. See him. Yellow flame, hot moves. Bring my hands until I have her face. Duck away. She wanna lay up and hibernate. I took a chance, there's a lot to take. I took her right in and up right away. She needed. It cost me 3 for the. But the beat. She let it twirl to the beat. I send a better reach. Wearing pearls, spits of bees. I only hurl at my feet.
Isto é sempre muita
Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably wouldn't make cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, took the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat them. Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably wouldn't make cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, take the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat the loss. They gon' judge what we do. Black hood, black trainers, judging the cover of that book, no pages. Hurt with hatred, cause it's dangerous. That poverty curb is dangerous. He really could have sent my doctor instead of just working patience. All our mums ain't even got no evidence, and that playlist. Bro, how can you call that justice when you see red there's greatness? King of this castle, you're looking at greatness. Watch me. Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, took the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat them. Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, take the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat the loss.
Vamos lá ver.
They gon' judge what we do, they don't speak no evil, they don't know me. Justify it. Get your man and ribbons, making money off it, magnify the figures, pray we see the profit and we find forgiveness. Feeling necessary, not hereditary, can't the history, but can't live by that spirit. Who my brothers hungry, appetite and winners, rust of but they can't have the diamonds in it. You don't know what prejudice look like, all because of what you look like. I wouldn't die, never said we didn't have good times. I never said my brother didn't die, never said that I was any victim, cause I was skinned in, still glistening, can I get a witness in this? Rolling round my block, feeling hard, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, took the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat them. Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, take the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat the loss. They gon' judge what we do, they don't speak no evil, they don't know me.
6-1. Vamos arriscar. Vamos arriscar, vamos arriscar. Well. Se não me meto muito peso, o homem voa.
Stay in the east, but I move through the west. King of the talk, got it with your chest. I've been around in the cloud and the glade. I made a sound that was mine for the gear. How long got man as long as I get. I'm from the side with a time to rest. Move through the side like a line to protect it. Do it for the side, I'm a rise and direct it. Yeah. On me trying to get my dough. Wrist don't freeze, but time not slow. They know the talk of the way I glow. That's a long, that's all I know. Made it on mine, and that's all I know. Way too next to the top I go. I do what I want to. Yeah. I go out and I do what I want to. On the run through, I'ma need my funds too. I'm the one, they all know it when I come through. This, that's all, stay, never match a sex on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Second I move. Yeah. Made my
my own
Slasher.
bars. Still I don't lack.
Shooters get marked and improved with
Racks on racks.
catch and
Racks on
shoot
racks on
mode.
racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack.
Penso que sim.
I need racks on racks on racks.
Vamos lá embora.
Fast. Yeah. I gotta catch it, catch it, catch it. See me in action, action, action. On go. That's all that I know. Yeah. How far will I go? I do not hesitate, pump, I go get it. Location, no problem. I cannot help that I'm picky. I made on my way from the bottom. Straight from the bottom. Holding the game in my
Damian
hands, I'm so high,
Lillard,
it's like I'm on a
Tim
column.
Hardaway Jr.,
Them over there,
Stephen
like we
Curry.
don't go putting them all in my column. This is a life that I
Se
will.
um jogador
To
como
me,
o
this is all
Steph
that I
Curry,
know. There ain't no
ok.
time here to chill. I told you I'm on the go. They wanna step on the field. Tell them my patience.
K presents a visual concept production.
Microphone check 1 2. What is this? The 5 foot with the roughneck business. I float like gravity. Never had a cavity.
Michael K.
Got more
Williams.
rhymes than the one that's got family. No need to sweat our seniors to gain some type of fame. No shame in my game, cause I always be the same. Styles upon styles upon styles is what I have. You wanted just to fight for, but you still don't know
Megan
that.
Lennox.
I put New Balance sneakers to avoid a narrow path. Messing around with this to catch the size of the. I never have stuff cause I'm not a
Olha,
half Drink a lot of
Zion
stuff,
Williams.
they call me Dr. Pepper. Refuse to compete with competition. Your name is specialist, so won't you suckle with the mission? I never walk the street, think it's all about me. Even though deep in my heart, it really could be. I just try my best to like go all out. Some might even say you're shorty black, you plug it out.
Zulu Nation, brothers that's creation, minds get flooded. Right on the 2-inch tape, the abstract poet incognito runs the cake, not the best, not the worst, and occasionally I got to get my point across. So bust the floors as I go in between the grit and the dirt. Listen to the mission, listen, miss inside the work. As a crack rock, monotone, chilling up the jazz, so get your own. Normally, because they try to do me all the best of the back, but they can't do that for us abstract, original. You can't get your own.
Aprecio Vince Carter.
I know I be the man if I
Juke, do you have a second? Your last college game, you just scored a career-high 36 points in a losing effort against what everyone has been saying is
The team of the century. It's gotta be bittersweet.
Okay, Tony
No one
Parker
gave
com
you a chance
barba.
and almost pulled off the upset of all time. What are your emotions right now, Duke?
You know, I miss the show.
É Mr. Chaves.
This is my family. And I let him down. And that's all there is to it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Jesus! Estes bonecos continuam iguais aos do
Saw your
jogo
indictment
anterior.
tonight. Those were grown men. Good players. Seasoned. A couple of them played D1. Held your own. That's the real game, right? Outside the gym.
Follow me out here?
Let's just say that I'm in the city a lot and we just happen to be there at the same time. You can play. Your footwork and floor spacing needs a bit of cleanup, but
Agora eu não quero,
Yeah, I
não
told
quero,
you I'm a
vou
football
gravar.
player.
yeah, you're a senior now.
Cara, eu vou gravar, meu.
football.
How many D1
Sério.
football offers you got so far? Tough. Committed. Plays the game the right way. You're a great player. But great isn't special.
Oh, come on, coach.
Fecha.
That's a pitch.
Se eu te estou a dizer para fechar.
Trash. Get in
It's
the
not a
job.
pitch.
Still open.
Stoudemire, Duncan didn't play organized ball until they were 14. Steve Francis was 16. Giannis was playing soccer until someone wised up, probably gave him the same speech. And now he's an MVP.
Okay, so what, coach? I mean, I'm not just some charity case you want to help out. What's in it for you?
Listen,
Grande fatiote. Por acaso não lembro do nome deste ator, meu.
wins. I have a lot of good kids, and it's special.
I'm special.
Your natural ability is, yes.
I play basketball again, it starts all over.
This
Those questions. It becomes about him again. It's never been just me, it's always been us.
Stop running and take him on. When we first met, you told me how loved you were, bled you were. You wanted to be part of a bigger world. This is how you get it.
3 years ago.
Ooh. Maybe football is your game. I mean, you play like you're trying to run your head through a brick wall. Nah. This game ain't for you. This game's all about nuance. Subtlety, son. Walt Frazier, Bill Russell, MJ.
Man, what about LeBron? He was a football player.
You ever seen that man pass? That's the beautiful game right there.
Yo, Duke. Great to
Yo,
see you on the court
Duke.
again, baby. Yo, we saw you win state. Brick City for real, son.
Thank you, appreciate y'all. See that, son? Right there? That's what I'm about. What are you about?
Yeah. Hey. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Yeah. Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Yeah. Racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Yeah. Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. I need racks on racks on. Stay in the east, but I move through the west. King of the talk, got it with your chest. I've been around in the cloud and the glade. I made a sound that was mine for the get. How long I man, as long as I get. I'm from the side with the time never rest. Move through the side like it's mine unprotected. Do it from the side, I'm a rise to the break.
Mas tem que dar em alguma coisa.
Right now, this is a rebirth.
Next
We are
continua.
only as strong as our belief in each other.
Estou a ver o mesmo filme do jogo anterior.
Alright, let's go now, Rita. Are you ready?
Nothing
I
new.
said, are you ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, Eagles!
Eagles.
Johnny, just a second. No pressure here. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game.
So what happened?
Just aim for more points than turnovers. All right, you'll do fine. This is your moment.
Nice job.
Let's go, baby!
Let's go, baby.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets.
Wait a second. Estou aqui a experimentar uma cena. Let's ready.
Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. New year and a new lineup. Dave, the team captain, he'll now start at the 2 with newcomer Junior playing the point. Lack and Sadirko fill in at the forwards, and Mercedes steps in to get the start at center.
Esta
And
câmara é que não dá com nada, meu. Esta câmara é que não dá com nada. Não é aqui. Então, já não é que eu mudava as câmaras, não é?
Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots. And looking at Junior, the senior is exactly the type of guard the Eagles needed for this season.
Absolutely. He clearly is a plus athlete, and even though he hasn't spent too much time perfecting his skills, the pedigree is there with who his dad is.
And he gets it to go.
I like the urgency of Junior's drive. Plenty of raw potential there. He could develop into an unstoppable move.
Outside Erickson. Levesque. Now just a minute played here in the first. And a foul called on Junior. That's his first foul.
This is the first foul. Hey, block.
Pass to Porter. Levesque. With just 5 to shoot. Erickson with it. Expanding his range. Marceda pulls it in. The drive now by Junior. And here's Sadirko. Junior. The 3 is up. The rebound by Porter.
And in this game, it's really going to be about bringing Junior along and getting him up to speed. You don't want to overwhelm him.
Jonathan Lack on the wing. Porter defending. That one wide left. Dermanenko outside. Pass to Porter. Yes, and a nice assist from Vlad Dermanenko. As you said, there is such a huge difference between organized ball and street ball. The talent is there for Junior, but it's going to be a bit of an adjustment.
And that's something that Coach Bishop knows will be a process. I mean, Junior clearly has a mind for the game. It shouldn't take long for him to adjust to this style of play.
Offensive board. Sadirko gets the bucket.
Look how the Eagles rely on Sadirko. He always gives 110% on offense to keep the play alive and ensure they score.
Here's Levesque. And Dave Sadirko with the block. Pass to Lack. Buries it from down low.
That's almost an automatic 2 points when he gets the ball so close to the rim.
The D has to battle to keep him out of the position in the post in the first place.
Time called here as the Hornets decide to talk it over.
Sim, to next appearance, não vou estar a ver o sozinho da mitad, meu.
Just over a minute gone by here in the second quarter. Marceda with the steal. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport. But the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior is just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
And the Eagles coaching staff loves this. Junior tenacious on these physical finishes.
Pass to Erickson. Ramadas outside, returns it to Erickson. Inside.
Ficou para.
Soft touch off the glass and in.
He's playing unselfish basketball in this game. Good look on that pass by Erickson of the Hornets.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Zadirko with it. His second shot falls. He starts 2 for 2.
One of the many reasons Junior's teammates appreciate.
Que eu aqui não vejo as minhas estatísticas. Isso é bem importante. Onde é que está o quadradinho? Agora não encontro. Hello? Ah. Mais ou menos ali.
He's an unselfish player who likes setting his guys up well.
Levesque with it. Junior's there. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Don't give up an easy bucket and make him earn his points at the line. That's the right play right there.
He knows if he attacks the basket, they're gonna get physical with him, and he's so ready for it.
That free throw, no good.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
He hits the second from the line. And Duke, a star here at Newark, who went on to have a great run at the collegiate level.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
Back to Junior from deep. That one doesn't drop. Burton leading. From the high post. Black pulls it down. Got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. The 3 from Bobby Erickson. Newark East grabs the miss. Down low. Here's Lack. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist.
Pain points are fueling that team.
Absolutely. And I want to see the D step up to this challenge. Get mad. Get aggressive.
Dermonenko outside. The second chance effort. The layup missed. And here are the Eagles now. In the second quarter, they've given just 3 points.
Chimpa.
And Greg, how good has their passing been?
It's been terrific, honestly. They're playing for each other right now, and that's why their offense is humming along. No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
Já estamos outra vez com uma...
And here is Junior. Lays out. And so it looks like the Eagles will retain possession here. And with Erickson, guys, you see his release and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problems putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
Erickson can't hit it. The Eagles now on offense. 11-point game. Junior outside. Pass to Marceda. Over Porter. The shot by Marceda, no good.
He'll be the first to tell you that's a shot he should convert. The D was not tight on him.
And he's got his first free throws of the night right here. No good on that one.
Check.
Good on the second free throw. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
Erickson might be lined up out on the wing. He'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
Outside Erickson. Pass to Dermanenko. It's deflection.
On defense, Sheffield's energy is one of a kind, and it gives him an edge. He outplays the shooter and is able to smother his shot attempt.
He's doing his best to carry them, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting just a little bit more help.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Seconds into the second half now. Dermanenko outside. Back to Levesque. Newark East grabs the miss.
They begin the second half with 3 straight misses.
And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
Returns it to Erickson. Back to Levesque. Pass to Erickson. For 3. Jonathan Lack with some nice D.
A sluggish start to begin this second half, still scoreless.
And the shot goes in.
They're on track here in the second half. After their less than impressive first, I think they came out with some tired legs, but they've turned it around, looking much more active.
Levesque, covered by Junior. A shot from Dermanenko, no good. Newark East trailing. Well, everything's working for them on the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Sheffield outside. Pass to Lack. Junior with it. He's covered by Levesque. Back to Lack. Sheffield outside. That's it. Coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack. And it's a tie ball game.
Seems like every shot is coming off a great feed.
And everyone is looking to make that extra pass.
Time out.
Selfishness right now has them on a roll. Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
A change needs to happen. They're getting blitzed in the paint.
Maybe time for a sub. Bring in another big? Get some more size out there, maybe?
Bem, agora não vamos começar o quarto período a perder, pois não?
Now Day.
queria fazer parede, meu.
Pass to Evans on the wing, Junior, to take the lead. And it's Burton grabbing the rebound. Knocked away. Stolen by KJ Day. To the inside. And that's good for Junior.
The ball movement from them has been terrific. Very little ISO play.
And piling up the points. So far, the defense hasn't been able to counter their approach.
Porter with it. Mason on him. From 8 feet. Arceta pulls it in.
Well, the Eagles looking to get some great production from their guard KJ Day this season. Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense.
Now here's Day. James covering.
And when you're not on your game, you love it when your teammates have your back. And they sure have picked him up today.
Now watching the line there, and that is going to be a backcourt violation.
Oh, no. Those are the kind of errors that can make or break you in a game like this.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter. Just over a minute gone by. Pass to Junior, and they double up Junior. Returns to Day. Here's Mason. And it's good for 2.
Well, you look at points in the paint, and it's not a pretty story for them.
They've been outworked, out-hustled. Hard to win when that's the case.
And with Day, he's impressed as a junior. You just love the way he brings it on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely, Joe. Day isn't just a scorer or initiator. He's a pest on the defensive end. Day's versatile enough to fill any role at either guard position when his team has the ball.
That's just a high-quality shot. Coach will always appreciate that.
Pass to Day. Here's Evans. Day. Luan covering. Junior outside. And they double up Junior. Evans. Off target with the 3. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
Pass to Luan. And stolen by Junior. Count the basket and the foul. One free throw coming his way.
The determination from Evans on that play wasn't letting anything come between him and that much-needed bucket.
Shooting 1.
8 points, 7 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 steal.
Just over 2.5 minutes now played here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside Erickson.
And Dave Zadirko with the block. The work ethic of Zadirko on display. Great job hustling and timing the block just right.
James Marceda.
Now here's Erickson, defended by Lack. The Hornets again can't hit it.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
Here's Junior. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It goes on Vlad Dermanenko.
For the Eagles.
Taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Junior's had to overcome a lot of adversity. As a young man, losing his father, getting a late start playing basketball, but there is no doubting his talent.
No luck either that time. The Hornets trail. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played just about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Porter, launches it. The Hornets again can't hit it. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Black with it, and Levesque will pick him up defensively. And the shot goes down.
He works hard to make an impact on offense. Here's Lack doing some tremendous work inside.
Outside Erickson. And he slams it down. Black pulls it down.
Vai pro contra-ataque, anda!
And here are the Eagles. Junior outside. And they double up Junior. Trying his luck from deep. That one's off. And the ball goes against Dave Zadirko. That's foul number 2 for him. Now a timeout called by Burton. There's not a lot of time to get this one back under control.
They need to work quickly here, that's for sure. Gotta avoid these sorts of turnovers.
Yes, mistakes like that will take a heavy toll on a team.
Now here's Junior. And stolen by Levesque. And he commits the intentional foul.
Not sure what that was about. Talk about a brain cramp.
That was completely out of left field. He lost all sense of time in the situation.
And here's Joe Levesque outside. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. You've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
A drive now by Junior. Up again.
It's good on the putback. Good work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
And that's why they're called hustle points.
Totally. I mean, great instincts. He anticipated where the miss was going.
Another great rebound to add to his stats. It hasn't mattered much that he's a little size challenge in the post.
And the final horde sounds chalk one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to the season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Junior seems to fit right in with the rest of the team. Newark East fans have to be excited about how they looked.
And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Newark East this season.
And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA Hoops. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you again for more presentations of high school sports athletics.
Yo, hey, who's got skills?
Yo, kid, tough game today. Don't worry about that.
Hey, wait up. Wait. Whew. Man, how you doing, man? I'm Archie. Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
I think you sound familiar, but I don't know. I was a kid when we still played ball, so.
Boy, he loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was one story about a purple jumper. Had to wear this thing every day. If he didn't, he'd just cry.
Nice to meet you, Archie.
Yeah, I'll get right to the point.
Esta voz é de ator conhecido, já.
Upside, off the charts. High basketball IQ, strong motor, understand tempo. There's a package deal. Easy sell.
Sell? Who? Talking like scholarship?
Yes, sir.
Is that something you think? Or something you know you can do?
Next one, you show me what you got. Bring me some high numbers. Win, and then we'll talk. Your first game, learn from it.
But you said, Archie, right?
Yes, sir. Archie.
Archie.
Good to see you.
Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Yeah. Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Yeah. Racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Yeah. Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. I need racks on racks on. Stay in the east, but I move through the west. King of the talk, gotta kick with your chest. I've been around in the cloud and the glade. I made a sound that was mine for the get. How long I'm in as long as I get. I'm from the side with a time.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point,
Mas por que é que eu não consigo mudar as
we
câmeras?
know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. A look at the lineup for Newark East. You have Junior running point guard duties. He's joined by Day in the backcourt. And in the middle, it's going to be Marceda. And the rest of the front court is Lack at the 3 with Zadirko at the 4. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing. And it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Up top. Pass to Lack. Marceda. Shoots from 14. That one rolling around and rims out. Gregory outside. Back to Rosenberg. Bishop defended by Lack. Kept alive. Lee can't get that one to go.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
Pass to Rosenberg. They get a hand on it. Junior with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup.
That's what makes Junior such a great prospect. His ability to impact the game with defense and offense. He doesn't have an off switch.
And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state-of-the-art.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
Pass to Marceda. Junior.
Oh yeah. Oh Jesus.
Now here's Gregory, and they take the lead.
Showing the feel he has for the game. Lee, nice work realizing one of his guys is open.
Junior outside. Zadirko right side. Pass to Lack. Sheffield outside. Back to Lack. Junior covered by Lee. And it's Junior missing. The Foxes with the lead. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
The Eagles with yet another miss. Outside, Bishop. Rosenberg. Pass to Lee. Bishop with it. Rosenberg. And the three off target. And here in the first quarter, little over 3.5 minutes played. And he makes that one.
Yeah, Junior is quickly developing strong court awareness. Doesn't miss the easy assist off the wide open man.
Renfield calls timeout.
And coach is not happy with their offense. He called the timeout and is going to try to get them back on track here.
They just need to take a break and reset. Hopefully this will jumpstart their production.
Second quarter basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Lee, defended by Lack. And Bishop from outside. It's hauled in by the Eagles.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
It's Ben Bishop on the wing. Andrews, back to Bishop. For those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter here. And a missed layup. Now the Eagles with it. They've only given up 2 points in this quarter. Junior outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just no fire from them on defense right now. They're getting destroyed in the paint.
It's actually a little embarrassing.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Now here's Andrews. Three-pointer from Rosenberg. Rebounded by Indra.
We know that's a shot that he can hit. It's frustrating that you can't cash it in. We're so wide open.
And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Pass to Junior. Let's go with the three. Foxes with the board. And they're pushing it up. Rosenberg with the bucket.
Rosenberg is looking aggressive in the open floor. I really like how he goes after these opportunities to score in transition.
To the paint, Lack. And finished off by Jonathan Lack.
A simple dunk, but it gets the job done, all the same.
Yeah, I'm sure his fans wish he would have done something a little more special there.
But I mean, guys, let's go back to math class. 2 points is 2 points.
Pass to Andrews. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Lack. That's his first foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for the Foxes, Ben Bishop. At the line for one.
So both teams changing it up here.
Baby Madison. Joseph. Lou Grace. Zane Roberts. Substitution on the
Pass to Grace. Sheffield trailing.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department.
Yeah, especially when you're also scoring the ball at a decent clip. They've done what's necessary to take this lead.
And now that's 10 points in a row that have come right at their front door.
Hey, they're just getting handled down there. Have to toughen up, make a stand.
Rosenberg outside. Ben Bishop on the wing. Pass to Andrews. Back to Bishop. No luck on that one. Jonathan Lack with some nice D. Here's Junior. Rosenberg with the block.
The will, the desire. Love watching Rosenberg work hard to come away with the block.
Off with the layup.
0 for 3 coming out of halftime. Slow start.
Junior outside. Out to Sheffield. Junior. Another miss by Junior.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year, and the next 2 after.
Here's Lack. Nice D from Connor Rosenberg.
Second half, off to a bumpy start. Only hitting one of their first 4 shots.
Troy Lee for 3. Marceda pulls it in. And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark, but he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hands.
It gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big name school.
Connor Rosenberg on the wing. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Right side, Bishop.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding, but it feels a lot bigger.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been superior.
And he's going for the alley.
Yeah, boy.
Stolen away by Rosenberg. Shot to stop the drought. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. Jonathan Lack picks one up.
The attacking mentality is on display. Rosenberg putting aggressive pressure on the D and forcing the issue.
That one is off.
Shooting 2. Substitution on the court.
28.
Here's Lack. Count the
Woo!
basket. It's going to be on Ace Ducey. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark Hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Now Lee. Grace outside. Joseph. Zadirko covering. High post Robert Andrews. Lee. Pass to Grace. There's the triple. Newark East grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, and he gets it to go.
Not much resistance inside.
They're getting outworked and overpowered in there.
Andrews, he's guarded by Marceda. Troy Lee for 3. Again, the miss by the Foxes. On the wing, Junior. Wow, way off on that one.
Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
Lee, no good. The Eagles leading. On the wing, Junior. Covered by Lee. Another miss by Junior. And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game.
Now here is Ducey. Race with it. Back to Lee. He tries for three. Troy Lee with another miss.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
Black knocks it down.
His scoring efficiency is a big reason why they're ahead in this game.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Foxes will retain possession. Renfield with the ball. 8-point game. For those just joining us, we're here in the fourth and over 2.5 minutes into it. Stolen by Lack.
And let's talk Bishop on the Foxes. He was the star of the team before Rosenberg stepped up onto varsity, but he's still a very valuable contributor.
And for a kid his age, you have to applaud the way he stepped aside to let Rosenberg do his thing. That's not always easy to do when you're a teenager. But Bishop's put the team first and shown great
substitution on the court.
Outside, Bishop. Bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Swings it to Ducey. Beautiful time for the lay-in.
Getting in close, always a great recipe offensively.
Here's Junior. Jonathan Lack on the wing. Here's the break. And here's Connor Rose. And something seems to be bothering Junior out there. He's favoring his leg.
Yeah, looks like something might have gone wrong with his knee on the last trip down.
And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact the Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of them. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Ui, apanho isto. Ui, lesão.
It's okay, coach. I felt fine when I was playing. Just
porquê que há sempre uma lesão no meio de um jogo deste?
Checked out all the same, yeah?
Archie?
Hey. Oh, take it easy, boy. Slow down.
So how am I doing now?
You show some things. Got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 people?
Yeah, it's a step. You show some upside, but you still gotta step it up. 2 games is still just a small sample size, but it could get the recruiters in the gym. Then you seal your deal, assuming that's okay.
Yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll probably be limited next game, but I can still play.
Just like your old man. Played through it all, even in the
On a
championship.
busted foot, and still dropped to 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
It's cold out here, man. Let's get something to eat on me. Hola, linda. Como ellos?
Ay.
Yeah.
Ay.
Been working with this kid.
Pero, oh
Been working
my
with this one.
Ay, Junior, me dá um abraço.
She said you better go over and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man. Photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew? I never knew that, man.
You sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if you would have been in the...
Look, I'm gonna stop it right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and give me all type of life advice, all right? I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Andrew Scott.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, he was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is number 1 on every board that matters. He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
Alright, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big 10, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
Your band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
Oh, you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. And if you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. In the past, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my child. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down.
Give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my
Go.
time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard the story before Pop was getting
But
old.
you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why? Because you got a little bit of talent? Because you put in a little bit of work? You're gonna get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it gonna get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything in this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Pick an angle.
trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the invitational next week. And if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
Yeah, if I can play, I'm gonna play.
I want to win games too, but I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, coach, you
The
can't.
city. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.
Yeah. Hey. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Yeah. Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Yeah. Racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Yeah. Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. I need racks on racks on. Stay in the east, but I move through the west. King of the talk, gotta with your chest. I've been around in the cloud and the glade. I made a sound that was mine for the get. How long got man as long as I get. I'm from the side with the time never rest. Move through the side like it's mine, I protect it. Do it for the side, I'ma rise and direct it. Yeah. On me trying to get my dough. Wrist don't freeze, but the time not slow. They love to talk on the way I glow. Yeah. Hustle on, that's all I know. Made it on mine, and that's all I know. Way too next to the top I go. I do what I want to. Yeah. I go out and I do what I want to. On the run through, I'ma need my funds too. I'm the one, they all know it when I come through. This, that's all, stay, never match a song. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Yeah. Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars, still I don't lack. Yeah. Racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Yeah. Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars, still I don't lack. Yeah. I need racks on racks on racks. This is no rap. I'm on that fast. Yeah. I gotta catch it, catch it, catch it. See me in action, action, action. On go. That's all that I know. Yeah. How far will I go? I do not hesitate, pump. I go get it. Location, no problem. I cannot help that I'm picky. I made it my way from the bottom, straight from the bottom. Holding the game and my hands up so high as like I'm on a column. Them over there ain't like me. Don't go putting them all in my column. Nah. This is a life that I built. To me, there's all that I know. There ain't no time here to chill. I told you I'm on the go. They wanna step on the field. Tell them my patience is low. I do not need me a deal.
Peace.
I'm with a couple of those. Racks on racks on racks.